Hello everybody, welcome back to another What If. So, what we are going to be talking about today is what if Deku had Deadpool and Venom's power, part 3. It's actually my first ever What If. Don't watch the other two videos, they are really bad, I'm not going to lie. Don't waste maybe 30 minutes of your life having watched that crap. So I'm just going to go over what happened in basically part 1, part 2. Part 1 is where Deku got Deadpool's regeneration, and I don't believe he got his split personality thing, but we are going to say he does, and we're going to say he was not driven to the point to where he will get fourth wall break, because I have watched a What If where somebody did that, and I don't want to really copy them or anything like that. So, I don't know if I did that or not originally, but we're not going to. And I believe Deku declines All Might's offer. He does save Bakugo by flashing off his quirk. Well, basically his quirks. Well, they're not considered quirks, but I guess you can call them quirks. So, I believe we left off where Deku, I believe, fought Bakugo. I don't know if he did or he didn't, so I'm just going to go over this real quick. Deku will immediately run in. Bakugo will try to attack Deku, but Deku will just pull out a sword and slice at Bakugo. Bakugo was trying everything to dodge it, because he does not know these are fake, but they are fake. They are really, really dull. But if Deku swings hard enough, he can slice straight through somebody's arm. I'm just going to say he could. But he's not even using half his strength right now coming at Bakugo. Oh, and he does have the skill to where, whenever he, in the movie, X-Men, Deadpool had the power to basically block all those bullets, or should I say Wade, because he wasn't Deadpool at the time. So, Wade Wilson. Deku, after beating them, would immediately go, after beating Bakugo, he would just beat Bakugo, because as soon as Bakugo goes for another explosion, I'm going to say he just hit him across the neck with the sword, not breaking his neck, but just hitting him hard enough to where it passes out. And I don't know if, Bakugo, All Might, I don't believe he likes Deku in this What If, because I remember some bits and fragments from that laggy video I made, those laggy videos I made. Deku is an absolute beast. I'm not going to give him one for all, because he can easily become number 1. I'm just going to say he can easily become number 1. So, Deku not even having to use his Venom is, Deku not having to use Venom is immediately just beasting through these people. Well, beasting through them. And he wins. I want to say it takes him 5 minutes, and he doesn't even need Uruaga's help. I'm just going to say that. So, after he beats them, I'm going to say he gave, I don't believe I gave one for all to Bakugo, because now that I think about it, Bakugo is too explosive to get one for all. So I'm going to have to give one for all to Mirio. Yes, the man, the myth, the legend, the beast himself gets one for all. Well, not a myth. He's not a myth. The legend himself gets one for all. And I want to say he is nowhere near Deku's level. As I said, Deku will be becoming the number 1 hero. So, yeah, he is a beast. So, Deku, we're going to skip to the bus ride. I don't know if we've already done that part or not. But everyone's talking, and Deku, he really isn't talking. I don't want to say he doesn't want to talk. It's more like he isn't talking because he knows everybody will probably get annoyed with him after a little while. And, so they're talking about quirks, and, I believe, no, I'm just going to say, Momo says, hey, what's your quirk, Deku? And Deku's going to say, my quirk is regeneration and Venom. And they're like, what's Venom? What's Venom? And then, he, activates his Venom powers. His Venom costume will not look like that. I want to say his Venom costume will look more like, I want to say they'll look more like Deadpool's, but you know what? Hold on. We're going to remove the claws, make them normal fingers, and remove the ears. That's it. We're going to make the mouth a little bit littler. That's all we're removing. Well, actually, no. We're not going to have a mouth on there. He's not going to have a mouth. Never mind. He can make a mouth, but he's not going to. Because he could speak perfectly fine without having to use it. Because it's like a thin layer. It's not like Venom in the movie. Like the movie Venom, if you haven't watched it. I recommend it. So, whenever they get there, I want to say Deku isn't as big as a fanboy of heroes. But I'm going to say he's still a fanboy. He's not like, oh my gosh, what's your quirk, what's your quirk? He's like, hey, what's your quirk? It sounds really, cool. Can you explain it to me? Yeah, he's like that. And when the villains show up, Deku, without hesitating, pulls out his, because he has a gun, yes. He does have guns. Because they were wearing their hero costumes, and he was wearing his. And I want to say what Venom actually does is it just covers over his suit, giving him more protection. His weapons and crap, they don't get modified or anything. I just don't want to do that because that'd be way too overpowered. You know what? No, never mind. His swords get modified. His swords become sharper, and he can make them do whatever he wants. Like, if he wants to, he can make his sword extend, distend. Yeah, I'm doing that. But it cannot change its original. Like, it can't make its original length smaller because it is a sword. It still is a metal object. Because Venom can't actually make Eddie Brock like disappear. Like, a bullet can't go through him and he just move out of the way and the bullet go through him. He can't do that. Or at least I don't think he can. So Deku, after beasting like 7 villains with his gun without even moving, the portal guy comes up there, and Deku, he already knew what he was doing. And Deku, I want to say he can analyze weaknesses fast, because Deku, he's going to have all the skills that Deadpool does. And Deadpool, I want to say if he was in Boku no Hero, he would easily be the number 1 by far. Like, All Might would probably be nowhere near him. And, like, I don't care if you say, but All Might has super strength. Yeah, well, super strength can't beat somebody who's basically immortal. And if by basically, I mean he is literally immortal, because in the comics, Thanos cursed him with immortality. So he has that. I don't know if y'all knew that or not, but I'm kind of a Deadpool fanboy. I don't care what y'all say. He is number 1 by far. And I know this sounds a little overpowered, and I believe it does. I like making characters overpowered, so if y'all don't like overpowered characters, I'm sorry. Deku will absolutely beast these villains, and as soon as the gas guy comes up, Deku already knows that his weakness, he has to be hiding a weakness. Everyone has a weakness, even he has a weakness. And his weakness, I would say, is... Yeah, never mind, he doesn't have a weakness. He isn't going to have, like, he can't die of old age. Deku can't die of old age. Deku will immediately run around him, because I believe the, mist guy, he does have a stretching limit, and he can't, stretch all the way. And Deku would shoot the metal behind him, but as he's not paying attention, a villain would come up, and, I want to say Aizawa is already down there attacking villains. And whenever Deku hit that blind spot on his back, I want to say he instantly retreated because he didn't want to expose his weakness, aka his neck. And everyone just sees this as a villain runs up, and I'm going to say this villain has super strength. He punches straight through Deku. I'm just going to say he punches Deku basically in half. Like in the movie, Deadpool gets ripped in half. I want to say that kind of happens. And Deku lands on the ground, and I want to say only a couple people puked. I want to say Uraraka puked. Yeah, I don't like Uraraka. And everyone is just like, oh my gosh, he just killed our teammate. And, like, they didn't know that he can regenerate from anywhere. And I want to say he landed up on the stairs. And he kind of puts his gun up, like he can't see the villain, but he already knows where he is because of his skill. And he fires a bullet, and everyone's like, wait, what? And Kirishima is like, wait, what happened? And Deku's like, hey, can you grab my legs for me? Kind of want them to be reattached to my body. And Kirishima's like, yeah, sure. And he goes, picks up Deku's leg, because he can't actually reattach his body together. Because I believe it is shown in the game. It's the game. Yeah, the game. Shown in the game that he can reattach his limbs. He attached one of his legs to his arm, where his arms was supposed to. I'm sorry if I talk about Deadpool too much. I guess I'll get into the actual what if. So he reattaches his legs, runs down there, and starts screaming bang, 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 as he's shooting at villains. And I want to say that Deku uses different guns, cause he has the same technology. Deku has the same technology that Deadpool does. He has a teleporter. He has like this skill where he can basically pull weapons out of nowhere. I'm not even joking. That's an actual skill. So Deku, I want to say he's absolutely beasting these villains. And Nomu comes out, and Shigaraki's like, Nomu, kill that brat over there. And Nomu runs up and punches Deku, and he goes flying. I want to say he breaks almost every single one of his ribs. And everyone is like, whoa, there's no way he can recover from that. And Deku just sits up and says, you punctured one of my lungs. And he gets up and he just shoots at the Nomu. And I want to say he's almost 5 seconds of fighting the Nomu. He instantly knows where its weakness is. He jumps up right above the Nomu's head, basically. Like, he just doesn't flip. He's trying to show off, and he shoots Nomu in the head, like, well, in the brain, exposed brain, like 7 times. And after that, the Nomu dies, and Shigaraki's like, how could he beat my Nomu so fast? That brat makes me so mad. I know I don't have the best voice acting ever, but you're going to have to deal with it. After beasting Shigaraki, I want to say not Shigaraki. After beasting Nomu, I want to say Deku starts running instantly towards Shigaraki, thinking, well, if I take down the main villain here, I'll probably get a reward or something. And then instantly, Shigaraki says, retreat, and all of them retreat, leaving, well, only Shigaraki and what's his name retreat, leaving the villains behind, the other villains behind, and Deku's like, gosh darn it, wasn't able to capture him. This would actually make Deku a little mad, I'm not gonna lie. And he shoots 3 shots in the air and says, shoot 3 shots in the air saying, bang, 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 bang. Yeah, I'm kind of gonna give him a little bit of the personality of Deku. And I'm not gonna lie, everyone thinks, wow, this guy is AWOL. He does not care. Oh, and by the way, just to let y'all know, I am probably not gonna... I know it's canon, Uraraka and Deku. I don't know if it's canon. I'm pretty sure it is canon. I'm just gonna say it's canon. But, this is a what if, so anything can go. Oh, and if you want to see any other what ifs, like, I don't know what the guy... It's like, I can't remember his name exactly, but it's the Mightiest Disciple guy. Yeah, I watched that anime recently. I watched it twice, actually. And if y'all want to see that, I would not mind doing that. I don't really care, as long as I know what it is, basically. Like, let me think. What if Goku? What if Asta? I haven't finished that series yet, so y'all probably won't get much of that. What if, Deku? What if Bakugo was corkless? Yeah, I really hate Bakugo. So I'm probably going to end it off right here, because I don't really know if I should continue doing it right now, because I really haven't had my memory refreshed of what happened. But I do know this. They get 1 month off or something. I believe it's 1 month or 2 weeks off. And Deku, I want to say he doesn't train at all. He spends his entire time perfecting his pancake recipe. And I'm about to have to explain something long. If you don't like this, just skip 10 seconds. Deadpool's favorite food is actually pancakes. He loves pancakes. He just likes saying the word chimichanga. And, yeah, that's it. Deku is doing nothing but perfecting his pancake recipe, and while everybody is training, Deku is doing nothing. And I want to say a couple people get a hold of Deku like, hey, what's up, man? You want to do some training with us? And he's like, no, I'm trying to perfect my pancake recipe. And they're like, wow, you make pancakes? Or you make food? And he's like, no, I just make pancakes. And we're like, oh. He's like, I make some foods, but mostly pancakes. So, yeah, this is where I'm going to end it off. Goodbye, lovely people.